What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about why I like all the FNAF games, how to beat them, and just like about the lore and stuff, because the storyline, because it's a really interesting storyline that I like to follow sometimes when I watch a map pat, or just like John from FNAF when he does his news to see what's going on with the new FNAF security breach coming out on PS5 sooner or later, since it's coming out this year. But Scott Cawthon is really weird. He's like probably pulling a Scott on us, and he might not make a video for a while, the game for a while. So we gotta wait for that. So I'm talking about why I like each game. So as you can see on the screen right now, is FNAF 1 is being played by me, and I just want to now I'm gonna talk about FNAF 1 real quick about see how and I like to do some hacks and the lore. So what you gotta do is once you want to switch from one side of the camera and flip up a camera, and then switch to the other side, and flip up to on the left. The right a cam where Freddy usually is, because the east hall corner, because that's where Freddy usually is. And if you camera stall, because that's a camera stalling. If you camera stall him, he will never go away ever, and that's pretty good because then he will stay there for a while, and then Foxy won't come either, and you check him off both sides until you win. Actually, be like 420 mode, but it also helps for all the other ones. If it could be 420 mode, it could be all the other nights. What I like about the lore of this game is that it's like about the few murders, the 5 murders of children by purple guy, William Afton. The children were Fritz, Susie, Michael, Gabriel, and Cassidy, I believe. That's all the kids' names. If you know by the tombstones for FNAF 6 ending, one of the good endings or the bad endings, it's one of the endings. I don't think it's like really good or bad, but FNAF 1 I really like because like when you first play the game, you don't know how to play other games. It's a good mechanic to figure out. But then for like FNAF like 420, it's not like really, it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be like, just like a really hard challenge. But now we're up to FNAF 2, where you mostly just check the middle, check the side. I'm not playing as you can see, I'm not playing 1020 mode. I'm just playing I kind of don't remember. It was Freddy's Circus, yes. CAC Golden Freddy, and then Foxy and Bluebird in the game, it was Freddy's Circus, because the camera only had like 3 people had that Foxy in there. But the most thing in the game is check both sides and check the front, and then why I let music box in, like when we see someone, put the mask on. But the lore of this, it's not really lore. This game is, if people thought that this is a prequel to all the games, it was just adding like a junior little restaurant to FNAF, because how big success was. But no, like really happened there. Actually, I got jump scared there. But then after that, a mini game just pops up, as you can see. The lore wasn't like that big. In FNAF 2, no one really cared. After the first few games, no one it was like, oh, this is the sequel to this game. FNAF 1 has big lore. I think if FNAF 2 wasn't in the game, wasn't part of the game, it wouldn't really matter, to be honest. For some major details, but to be honest, it wasn't like a big thing in the lore. FNAF 1, 3, just a location, and FNAF 6 weren't any big parts. FNAF 4 was 2, actually, like for character reasons. But yeah, this is the end of FNAF 2. We're going to go over to FNAF 3. So we're at FNAF 3 now. And FNAF 3, check the sides. Keep catchy spring trap between cameras up there in 8 and 9, I believe it is. Yes, 8 and 9. And we use audio devices. And when the audio device goes out, if you ventilation of the camera, you can check it out a bunch. The lore of this game is that spring trap, this is like 30 years after the closing of FNAF, and it's like set in like 30 or something like that. Or 20, I don't know. To be honest, 2010. It could be like after like 30 years after Call of FNAF in like 1990 something. And Springtrap is old William Afton boy. He got spring locked. And it's just a long story to explain in one video, so it's kind of hard to explain. And this is going to try to be a long video, but Springtrap is the one who killed all the kids, the first 5 kids in the main story of FNAF 1, and he's like the main character, the main antagonist of the story, because he the one that killed the kids, he got try to be immortal and all that, and if you want more information about this, watch like Matt Pat's videos, because it's kind of hard to explain. But because he goes into more detail than I do. But that's why I like FNAF, because it has a good storyline, but it's hard to explain sometimes. That's why I like playing the game, not like really dive deep into the information. but you should know the basics at all. And his kids are Michael Afton, and it always like it's so confusing when they say like Michael Afton could be the big kid or the little kid. It's hard to tell. And the girl Elizabeth Afton was later Princess's baby, and the mother I don't know her name because I don't think she gave the name, but I think she's Princess Blora. Sooner or later, that's what I heard from some information. And then the only person you see fight in FNAF 3 is William Afton, because everyone's a Phantom. Because in the mini games of FNAF 3, he kills Freddy Bonnie, the main gang, Freddy Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Just I don't know how he dies, but he has like many souls in him. He has Cassidy, or AKA some other I don't know the kid's name, but he's a boy. It's like the more recent stuff that you'll learn from like the storyline. Because FNAF VR, in my opinion, and this FNAF VR makes the kind of storyline more complicated than it has to be, in my opinion. If FNAF 1 through 7, like 1-7 were just there, I probably know the whole storyline like down. But then FNAF VR just came and twisted everything up, and now it just came more complicated. But overall, I think I understand what goes on in the storyline, because it's only not hard where because Afton this kills kids, and then Amtars go haywire, and he wants to protect his sons and his family, but that goes all wrong. So FNAF 3 is it's like way in the future. All the games are set in like 1987, 1983, around there, like going before 2000. This is set like way in the future. I've heard this is more future than like what we're in now, 2020. So it may or may not be that way, and it's just a long storyline to think about. So we are gonna move on to FNAF 4. I did not realize how long FNAF 3 gameplay is going on, so I'm mostly just chatting on. But I want FNAF 4. I'm planning on playing fun with plush. I'm not actually the game. But the actual game is when you check both sides, see Bonnie and Chica. If you hear a sound, that means like a breathing sound. That means they're close. And you check Foxy's cloth. He might not be there until you hear the door move. And then you'll check behind you, see the Freddles there. And then on night 5 and night 6, at night 4 and at 4 a.m. and night 7 and 8 at 4 a.m. you see I'll explain this better. On night 5 you see only Nightmare Fredbear. Then on night 6 you only see Nightmare Fredbear at 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. until the end. And on night 7 and 8 you see at 4 a.m. Nightmare, a different character, different like person in the storyline, which is confusing to me because I thought they'd be bigger to the storyline, but they're not really that bad. It's where we see like our new characters, Michael Afton, aka the crying child, or sometimes people say that Michael Afton is also the kid with the Foxy mask, because it also works when like the new parts of the storyline. But I want to use Michael Afton as the crying child for now. So Michael Afton gets bitten in the bite of 83, not the bite of 87. I still don't understand what's the bite of 87 myself. But for the bite of 83, because we know it's the bite of 83 because when FNAF says a location, it's when you type in 1983, when you're in like the keypad, when you find entered, you see pictures of like cameras on the TVs of the FNAF 4 bedroom where Michael Afton, aka the crying child, goes. And that one he goes to Fredbear's Family Diner, not FNAF friend. It's a FNAF place, but it's called Fredbear's Family Diner because in a teaser it says property of Fredbear's Family Diner, and it has Fredbear and Night and Spring Bonnie, which are only from Fredbear's Family Diner. And then he gets bit in his frontal lobe, and he tragically dies, which is kind of sad. And there's also other lores that like this could be also a dream that Michael Afton or like the crying child's having. And I also saw like a one story that like this is not the Afton family, it's the Emily family, which is Henry's family. Isn't in FNAF 6 the cassette man, which is pretty interesting to think about, but I don't think that is. But now we are going to FNAF Sister Location, which we are in now. FNAF Sister Location is pretty interesting. This is Ultimate Custom. This is not Ultimate Custom Night. Custom Night, just Custom Night. I keep saying calling it Ultimate Custom Night because I play that a lot, but this is Custom Night. And we'll see what they do on Custom Night. You just have to check the size, whatever. It's like a different character. Different characters have different things to do, such as we're going front of Freddy must move from each side. If you're bomber, if you like him safe lane, close door he's on where Obama will attack. Mini arenas, take auction, check on them, then ElectricBosss to on your power. Mini arenas 2 just want to cover your face, no biggie. Bitty Babs go on the top vent you see in the top. Foxy, Funtime Foxy goes on the right side, so you close the door one and she's out of her, or he's out of the her tent. Ballora must do whatever side she's on. When she gets close, you hear her music, you close the right door. A little bit is you hit LOL on the keypad, or you can just type LOL on your keyboard, which I'm not playing keyboard, actually playing mic on mobile. If you can't tell, actually it's pretty good quality for mobile, but yeah, they changed the mobile ports where now it looks like the actual game and it looks really good quality, not gonna lie. It's actually most of it is actually my gameplay. FNAF 6 is actually not my gameplay because I tried my own gameplay, but it just didn't work. I don't know, maybe streams, like I try to like download my own my own gameplay and stuff like that, but my old gameplay from my YouTube, but it wouldn't work, so I had to do something. I had to do the readjustments, but that's okay, guys. I still got gameplay of FNAF 6. And the main game is mostly go through fix maintenance, fix stuff in FNAF this location. Go through them, do the mini game. That's to help you get started. So you can go to Ennard. And what the main thing is, so Ballora is the mother, I believe, of Michael Afton and stuff. And then Baby is Elizabeth Afton. They're stuck down there. They're trying to get out. They want to get out. So they use Michael Afton, I believe, or the guy who went down there. I think it's Michael Afton. They scoop his body. They get out, and they come free people once more. And they're all free. It's like a bigger storyline than that, outside storylines with books too, and just all that. But it's just the main storyline of this, the small storyline of the story of the game. And I'm not gonna protect the other games because it's just this game we're talking about at this time. But yeah, let's move on to FNAF 6. Okay, we're on FNAF 6. It's one of the easiest games, but also one of the most scariest games. Once you just play, make a pizzeria of your own, with little things they give you, and then you play onto a little area where you check on the vents and try to order things and print out things, which ain't that bad. It's luck. You can if you do the right thing in a pizzeria, you get less chance of someone killing you in this type of part of the game. And it's only four electronics: Lefty, Molten Freddy, Scrap Baby, and Afton. And that's what the name of the Springtrap is. If FNAF LCN, it's called that. So if you guys think I'm wrong, nope, you're wrong. I'm using facts, not knowledge and intellect. But yeah, Lefty is the one so the storyline lore behind this is the little girl killed by William Afton. Then it got possessed by the puppet. Then the puppet became Lefty, which is the picture next to the Helpy. Is a black bear with one eye, as you see over there. And then that's one part of the story. Another part is that Henry's another guy, a new guy, a cassette man who helps you with when you're doing a salvage of any of the four characters in the storyline, which is which is a big part of the storyline when at the end when the whole place they burn the place down, and then when after get turned to quote unquote purgatory with Golden Freddy, and then he's meant to eternal there, which is called FNAF UCS, we all know. And it's also lore the good endings with the four tombstones of Fritz, Gabriel, Susie, and Michael, which is all the characters of the main four characters of Freddy, Bonnie, Chick, and Foxy. And the one that's not is hidden is Cassidy, which is Golden Freddy's character, which is also pretty cool to think about. Just want to put that out there. And that's all the endings I could think of. I don't think there's any other. Oh, there's the other little mini games, the race car mini game. We can go to your own house, the Mustard Man, and all that. Which I don't know the story behind that one. To be honest, some say that it's glitch trap who took the person. And the racing, that's I said, the fruit mini game is where Susie is taken by Springtrap. That's what people believe because it's a girl and yellow hair. And that's mostly all the. It's like a big story. Like, this one came out like earlier than we thought, and like wasn't expecting it. But it had a lot of lore and all that little stuff that was in the game. That like if it was missed, we would be people would be confused. But now we're on FNAF UCN, and here is the where it's hard to you can't explain like, how to play the game because I'll be here for 20 years. And but the lore behind this game is not a lot of lore. It's that it's mostly just like William Afton, aka Purple Guy, in Purgatory with Golden Freddy, the one you should not killed, the vengeful spirit, that guy, yeah, that girl, I guess Cassidy, and like he's supposed to sit in there, just like getting tortured by his own things that he's has created in life, which is mostly like in a lot of it's 50 characters more plus that. The little lore is that you can't put Death Corner on Golden Freddy or you'll die. Another lore is that you can't the ultimate consequences you can like there's a little story thing out there where like you have a screaming of what's his name? Well, after he says Mike, help me, like Henry, stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I got to talk for this video. It's kind of a quick video. I made a video once. It's something I can think of right now. So if I maybe you did enjoy this, I like FNAF a lot, but it's hard to explain because the storyline is also complicated and things change and all that. Because when a new game comes out, I'm probably get a new game Security Breach. So if you guys want to see that, it'll probably soon if when it comes out. All my socials will be in the description because I have a lot of socials. And I'll see you guys in another video. Peace and much. Stay inside, wash your hands, and don't drink that bleach. Stay lit.